I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. Here are a few things that a narcissist will say to you that sounds like apologies, but they are not apologies. Get a high from helping people. Surprise, the narcissist like helping people, you know? So I love it. I've been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder and in psychotherapy since October of 2017 for a pattern of, actually hurting people around them, like gaslighting, manipulating, lying, a lot of times cheating, stealing, lack of accountability, very, a lack of empathy and things of that nature like that, just toxic behaviors. I have a lack of empathy means I don't have enough to go around for everybody else. I have feelings for my own self to care about myself, but for everybody else, it's limited. I remember 9 years old, 10 years old, always kind of feeling, different. Like I always feel like I never fit into crowds. I would take people's behavioral traits, start acting like them, mirroring back the things that they liked about themselves and the things that I liked about them as well, and just becoming somebody else. Their behavior kind of transitioned to my adulthood. Well, all my relationships were ending the same way. I would just get disinterested in a person almost instantaneously. Overnight, I would be madly in love with that person, and one day I'll wake up and not care about that person anymore. I'll be like, what am I doing with this person? In 2017, me and my wife got into a huge argument, y'all. She called me a narcissist on the way out the door. She left. My wife didn't do anything magical to make me go to therapy. She didn't force me to go to therapy. She took my son and she packed herself up and she dipped out. She called me a narcissist and I got curious. I called her a narcissist, but when she left and took my son and whatnot, I looked it up, and then it kind of just opened the book of narcissism for me, so to speak. A lot of times, narcissists themselves are victims of their upbringing. And they take their victimhood into adulthood and start hurting people because of it. A lot of people think narcissists are just born narcissists and they've been hurting people since birth. Could there be a genetic component to it? Yeah, I've seen some studies and stuff like that. But typically, it's created through childhood trauma and entitlement and things like that. Some people added in the spiritual component, like narcissists are just demons raised up by the devil to attack people and things like that as well. The Jezebel in the flesh is what I've been called on YouTube. So look, I got you on video camera, like lying to me and cheating. I have the proof. I just need you to admit it. I'm just trying to figure out why you felt the need to record me. You really have some trust issues and they're going to destroy us. I have trust issues because you give me trust issues because you're always gaslighting and confusing me and make me question everything. No, you don't have trust issues with me. You have trust issues with yourself. One of the main things the narcissists do is exhaustion. They will just exhaust you into giving into what they are demanding for you, or giving into their point of view, or giving into forgiving them, or giving into agreeing to disagree. They'll just keep going and going and going. Another tactic, a lot of people, the silent treatment, where they'll just go quiet on you. The narcissists absolutely hate accountability, being held accountable for anything that they have done to you. Narcissistic people hate being told that they are wrong about, narcissists hate criticism. If it's not praise, it's criticism. As far as tips that I can offer people on communicating with a narcissist, don't argue the truth. Of course, be as safe as possible. You know the person that you're dealing with more than I know the person that you're dealing with. Say your piece. Say your piece, know your truth, and stand in it. I've talked to so many people, like elderly people in their 60s and 70s, that the word narcissist They heard it 2 weeks ago, and it helped bring them closure from their husband who passed away 10 years ago. If you're dealing with somebody who is similar to me, who expresses similar traits as me, you don't necessarily have to be with this person. You're not walking away from somebody else. You're walking towards better for you. You don't have to hate the person to leave them alone. You can love them from a distance. I work on myself to be a better version of myself, and guess what? The trickle-down effect helps my family live a better existence because I'm working on myself. They can be happier. The ultimate goal is just, honestly, to be the best version of myself, to show the world that just because you are in therapy, it's not the end of the world. And you don't have to hurt the world because you're hurting internally.